Guess what? I just got this amazing feather for being the, well, I probably shouldn't tell you right now. I'm going to start at the very beginning of the story. It all started when I was a lowly village girl. Actually, let me rephrase that. I was the lowly village girl. It wasn't because I came from a poor family or anything. I wasn't from a poor family. My family was the richest in the village. But I was considered lowly because I didn't have the same abilities as they did. I needed something different. You see this? You think my mom would make that. Our tribe isn't known for making stuff. My sister made this, and I accepted her for it. I can't make anything. Mine ended up like this, and it's steamed. I have different abilities. One thing, our men learn how to hunt from spears. I use this invention that I made called a bow and arrow, but they don't buy it. I mean, they don't even want anything to do with it except for what is their own idea. So, I'm not exactly accepted in the village at all. So, my mom doesn't like me because I can't make pretty baskets. My dad and brother don't like me because I hunt a different way. They are especially mad at me because of that, because I'm not even supposed to be hunting. I'm supposed to be being at home and making, dishes, cooking, cleaning, doing all that stuff in the garden. I don't like doing that. I mean, I like being in the garden, but it's not my favorite thing to do. The only thing crafty I've made is this. This right here is my work of art. That's what I like to do. It's a bracelet. And yeah, sure, we wear bracelets all the time. But come on. You guys don't wear bracelets? Seriously? That's insane. I mean, seriously. After I had made this, just from carving out the little details, I rushed in to tell my mom and dad, and she's like, and my mom's like, oh, that's hideous, throw it out. And I'm like, no, I'm not. So, she doesn't like me making jewelry, especially since I'm not supposed to be that type. She wants me to work in the garden and cook. I don't like cooking. I like coming home from my exercise to a good meal. I don't like to prepare it. Well, there's some things I like to do, but anyway, the way I got this beautiful feather. First of all, everyone has feathers in our village. Some people have little feathers. Some people have big feathers. I have the smallest feather of all. Yes. This may look big to you right now. It's very tiny. You wear it behind your ear and in your hair. Girls often braid their hair. Or they put it in a bun. I prefer one braid, either to the side or down, or a bun on top of my head. I'm not a normal girl. So, that's about me a little bit and my family. Now, I'm going to transition you over to how I got this. It all started when one day I was outside trying to make a horrible basket when I heard screams in the village. Now, why in the world would there be screams in the village? Our village is the most protected in the world. But there were screams. And I didn't know what to do about it. So I ran back to my hut and grabbed a bow and arrow. Because usually when you hear screams, you want help, right? No. Someone yanked the bow and arrow out of my hands. It took me by, literally, the hair and my shoulder. That's why I have a huge owl here. And huge bruise. And flung me over the back of the horse and rode off. I was holding on for dear life. Then they hit me on the back and I passed out. I got transferred over, and now I am transferred over to the Mayans. And, or no, Olmecs. I'm originally a Mayan. And you might think, oh yeah, Mayans make pretty jewelry. No, that's all a lie. I'm the only Mayan that makes pretty jewelry. The rest of them just make pretty pots. Like, of course, this one. This one I was looking at when my mom, when they came in. And so it's the only thing I've left to my family. And, sorry. And I'm not quite sure if I'll ever see him again. Because right now, I'm still in service duty. So when they brought me over here, they put me into service duty. And what that means is I have to cook and clean, do all that stuff. I don't even get to be myself. Except for when I keep adding this. I keep this hidden because I don't want them to see it. Because they might think I stole it from somewhere. Since they know that Mayans don't make jewelry. I'm not allowed to touch that. So, so far, I haven't gotten anything. Literally anything. And it just, people taunt me and joke around with me, and I don't like it. Really, I don't. Well, apparently, if you're from another tribe, you go to this tribe training, this servant training school. And so far, I've learned how to cook 3 meals. At least, yeah. Actually, 9 meals. Mostly they're traditionals here, and it's disgusting. And I've learned type of dress you wear as a servant, and how you talk, and how you communicate with other Olmecs. And so far, you don't really communicate. That's the main point. You just nod and smile at whatever they say. And sometimes you're not even allowed to smile. They get angry if you smile sometimes. So, it's been hard. Actually, once, well, actually now I'm supposed to be packing up and going. So, I'm going to have to leave here and go to a different Olmec place. But their town is kind of nice, you know. They don't have like a circle like we have, or like a, you know, or we have a circle of our houses, but we also have different like places around. But they have a huge city. Like I've heard from England. Crazy. So they expect me to work. I work, but I don't starve, okay? Well, I gotta pack up. See you later.